Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about distance measurement. What is distance measurement? In case of space technology and other things, you have to know how to calculate distances, the size of the object, and what kind of things are out there. Okay, so these are the basic things in space technology and other kind of star formation and other things. So today we wanted to show you some of the things how to do distance measurement and other things. Okay, so for normal distance measurement, how do you do? Say you have something like a scale or something like that. Okay, so now we have a scale. Now you take 2 points, like a point here and a point here, and then you join those 2 points together. Then that is the distance between this and this point. So these are the from this point to this point. Okay, so if you take 2 points and then the distance between the thing which is in between, the gap in between, it is called the distance. So the definition of distance is the gap between 2 points. Okay, so gap between 2 points is called the distance between 2 points. Okay, there are different kinds of distances. One is called real distance. Then there are other things called apparent distance. Apparent distance is like you have the same thing on the same line, but you have a different kinds of angle or something like that. So it is called an apparent angle. How you find distances? Usually you take a scale and then you measure the between the 2 points and find the distance. Okay, so some of the things like they have defined the distances as terms of different kinds of things: millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, and things like meter kind of thing. Millimeter, hexameter, decameter, and micrometer or micron, and nano and nanometer and things like that. So it comes mostly as a kind of meter, nanometer, or in terms of miles. Okay, nanomiles, picomiles, and teramiles and things like that. Or you can have million kilometers, billion kilometers, trillion kilometers, trillion miles. So you can have trillion miles, billion miles, and 5 miles, 10 miles, 20 miles, 100 miles, 1,000 miles, 10,000 miles, a million mile, a billion mile, a trillion mile, a quadrillion mile, and things like that. So these are the depends on what kind of power, the number of multiple times it is got. Okay, so if we take 1 millimeter and take multiple of the distance up to 10, then it is called a centimeter. So you take 1 millimeter and take 10 times that, then this is called a power. Okay, power series. The next thing you will have, you take to the power of 10 again. So you take the next distance as millimeter, centimeter, and then decimeter. So decimeter is 10 square of millimeter. 10 square of millimeter. So squaring something gives you the next distance. Cubing something gives you the next distance. So this kind of distance measurement goes on a serial of tens or hundreds or thousands and things like that. Okay, so last time we saw how to do distance calculation is one of the major things of the areas of research. Okay, so there differ almost like 8 million, 10 million methods of finding distances. How do you find? There are different kinds of methods I told you. So one is called a parallax method. Okay, one is measurement method. Then angular variance method. There is another thing called angular variance method. Then distance measurement is parallax method. Parallax method, within parallax method, there are different kinds of things. Then you have what are the other things that you have? Spectral methods. Okay, then echo methods, voice echo method, then sound echo method, and there are so many things. Okay, so if for space technology, long distances and other things, they usually use light. Okay, light is the kind of thing. Okay, and they have what is called a parallax kind of method. So say you see something distant. Okay, say you see the tree out there. Okay, there are other methods also. Like I told you, this zooming method is also one of the methods. Okay, then pixel methods. Pixel methods is another thing. Zooming pixel methods. Then time is also a kind of method of measurement of distances. Okay, how do you measure time? The kind of distances, like you take two stars, okay, and you want to see the stars how much is. So say you take half an hour, okay, you take half an hour and leave the camera right there pointing at a particular location, and after half an hour if you see the point move from one direction to another direction. We can do it in stars but not on stable grounds like this, so we cannot see very much of differences, okay, within time, because the earth is rotating at some speed, so you have an apparent distances coming in, okay. So through that you can measure some of the distant stars, how much far they are and what speed they are going and things like that, okay. There are so some they take as multiple kind of thing, okay. You take a string and then you attach it to two different points and take the string, and then by using a scale you measure a part of the string, say about 1 meter or something like that. Then after that you fold the strings. The number of times it gets folded is the number of meters, like ordinary stitching, cloth stitching, and other things they do that, okay, those kind of things, okay. Some of them, like if they want to do long measure a huge distance up to 100 meters, 200 meters, they usually use strings, okay. They cannot use a tape. Tape is up to 2 meters, 5 meters, 3 meters you can use. After that, to be a very accurate, what they do is up to 10 meters, 20 meters you can use what is called a string. You can take a string and then they take multiple of 1 meter meter tape, and then culminate it and then hold it tightly from one end to the other end, and actually you can get the how many meters there is in the thing, okay. So that is one way of methoding. I told you parallax method is another method, okay. Zoom method is a kind of thing where you take an object and zoom it for 10 times and then count the number of pixels on your screen, and then you do a comparative study and then immediately get the thing, okay. Now mostly scaling, if you take telescopes, periscopes and all, they are all what are called calibration means, okay, if they have already been tested and calibrated depending on the lens size and other things, okay. They usually use lens for zooming and other things to do the distance calculations. There are plenty of distance calculation methods that you can use, and some of them are like that, okay. This is the kind of sun and the star and the other things. So this is sun I wanted to show you, but it is cloudy today, so I cannot show much. Still you have all the other things, okay. Now I showed you how to do the calculation, parallax method. You can do a calculation. Say you have a tower like that, okay. You have a tower like that, okay. Now what you do, from my point to that tower, the distance is about half a kilometer, okay. The height of the tower is I know approximately around 50 meters or 50 meters, okay, 50 meters. Now I am staying at half a kilometer, and the tower is around 50 meters, okay. I am on the horizontal, okay. Now I put the camera there and see, okay. Now I want to do the comparative study of some distant object which is bigger than the tower, okay. Okay, now I go put some things at the background, okay. So you have sun-like thing as a background, okay. Now you take that, okay, or a round objects like a moon or something like that at the background, and see number of moons that can fit in within that tower distance, okay. First thing you have to make sure that you are greater than 45 degrees, lesser than 45 degrees angle, okay, from the horizontal, okay. So that lesser than 45 degree gives you a kind of distance comparison 1:10. So here I have 500 half a kilometer to 50 meters, so which is a ratio of 500. So this 500 ratio gives me a kind of how to find the object behind it and then calculate what is the distance. So this ratio is 500. I use the same ratio throughout and then calculate. Now if I can fit within the tower about 10 distant objects, okay, 10 say circles, 10 circles I can fit on. Then each circle is multiple of 10 times, okay. So 10 times you give the thing, and then you take the multiple of that and square, use 10 times the distance, now the calculation, and you get if you get 10 circles filling that thing, then you immediately says it's a 10 cross 10, so it is called 10,000 kilometers. Okay, so immediately you say 10,000 kilometers. Okay, now the object is of same size. Now if you want to do the object size comparison, then you can do still further things and then do it. Okay, so there are different kinds of, there some of them have a redshift method. So if you have a redshift on some of the stars, I don't have stars right now here, so you can, if they have some kind of stars and the redshift and things like that, they can use it that as a kind of measurement. Okay, so today I wanted to show you some of the sunset, how it is setting. We see the lights coming in. Okay, next lecture we'll see some of the other things, or we'll wait for some more time, and I'm just giving a introduction of how to do measurements and other things. Okay, that's all for today.